Stress for the bulls, man. Bitcoin. I just got wiped out. Let's take a look at what's happening here in cryptocurrency. I didn't get wiped out too bad, but I did take a L. Did take an L there, 450 loss. I was in a beautiful long. It looked good to me this morning, but they out of nowhere the price action. We got unemployment, which was fine. Okay, no problems. And why am I? Hold on, let me. I think my chair's too low. Right? The chair's too low or the table's too high. It's one of those. Gotta have the pocket square showing. I always say if you have the pocket square on, but you can't see it, what's the point of having a pocket square over here? Hey, back up, Johnny. So let's take a look at what's happening here for BTC. Let's kind of show you what I saw and what ended up going on, because for once I was wrong. No, but the last couple of weeks I've been nailing my trades, and all my calls have been going out pretty nicely. We got this pump. I nailed this pump. Remember, off that 15-minute 200 moving average, and ended up saving the day there. Right? That's kind of how I stuck to that, and that got us paid. So, and then we were able to even get this little move here, that 21 above the 200. We got the pump. I've been nailing a bunch of these quick little scalps and getting it in. So today, I woke up this morning and it looked like it was nice. I saw what I saw, and I saw this beautiful, it was beautiful. It was looking nice. And last night they had dipped it, did a double bottom off support. I said, man, that's strong. Came up. It kind of was a head and shoulder that didn't dump. It went sideways. And when I was here tonight, right there, I said, my golly, Geoma, the 21's turning. I said, that's the 21. I said, and I even told my students, I made a video. I said, listen, if I get stomped out here, so be it, because I like it. You should have a system where you can get stomped out. That's okay. That's okay. Right? Oh, I know what it was. I was messing with the camera yesterday. Yeah. There we go. And there we go. Now you got the look. So, are we getting a bounce here? Is this just a liquidity grab, or is this a bigger dump? And that's kind of the question that we gotta figure out today. So that's kind of where I sit and where I stand. And again, where is that? Okay, that's over there. Hold on. Little things over here. Shouldn't have I always think, what side is that on? Okay, there it is. There we go. I don't like that glare. It bothers me. So we may have to short this, folks. When my longs don't go well, I might have to get my money back, right? So I'm down 450 on the day. I got to collect. I got to come and get mine. Well, I don't have to, but it would be nice. So look, doesn't this look like a bit of an Adam and Eve double top now? Right? And this is the crazy thing. They made the shoulder, head, shoulder. They faked me. The fact that I always trade that short, and I didn't. I trusted in the 15 minutes. So they had me going. They said, well, are we going to dump it? And I said, I'm going to trust my 50-minute 200, and I got it. And then when they kept this going, I said, wow, they defied the shorts. They got everyone going short, and they got all this liquidity above the head and shoulder price action. And it told me that I was kind of going against the herd. It felt right. It was weird. Like this morning, this is like, I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland, right? Because I'm like, hey, you're supposed to pump when I tell you to pump over here. You're not supposed to do this, huh? And now the 4 hours losing the 200 moving average too. And so this looks like a bigger doozy here. And now you got to say, is this going lower? Are we forming some type of descending triangle here? It's going to dump us even further to the downside. And is this the daily getting completely rejected by the high? And is this the beginning of the move to 48,000? And I know I've been bullish, but I've also told you that unless we close above key areas, which was 76,000, right? We had to close a daily candle. If we do not close that daily candle, I told you there's there's some good indications we have bottomed on the bigger time frames and that fear and greed at 5. But I'm not going to say, it's not 100%. I think I had a good feeling, there was a good vibe that we could bottom, but unless we close above that daily support of resistance, which I'm going to show you in a second. So this is looking like we may have to enter a short here, right? Let's see. We're going to be watching we might even get the model back to the upside here. They're trying to battle it. It's attempting to do some type of double bottom Adam and Eve something here. It's attempting to save the day. I'm not sure if it can. Let's get that shot of ginger in me right now. Let's go. This is ginger, just pure ginger, man, mixed with like some apple cider vinegar and a few things to keep it like somewhat on par and fresh. Ooh, we got a little bit of a spillage here. I was smart enough to have a napkin on deck today. And yeah, ginger usually actually doesn't explode as bad. I take these like extraction shots every day. They're like $3, I know. know. But man, and I could make my own ginger shots. I have the machine, all that. So look, this looks dumpy to me. Almost tells me I should be jumping into a short right now. Get back my losses there. It's a head and shoulder pattern. It looks like they may just go even more to the downside here. Really take out some longs. And remember, there was a nice support of resistance level. I mean, that's the 21 above the 200. We flipped this upside down. We've traded this bullishly many times. Interesting. Do I take a double L? Which has happened. I won't be the first guy to lose twice in a day, right? That goes to 71,615. And the stop loss would be above the head there, 73,989. Doesn't look bullish to me. It looks bearish. And like there, I could get my money back or I'd be down 800. Let's see here. Do I take the L? It looks like it's going to dump. That looks bearish to me. I entered this short after the dumpage. It is oversold though. Kind of a bull div. This is tight. This is tight. We did lose the 21 of the 4-hour time frame too as well. Does not look amazing here for Bitcoin. We are kind of right at support and resistance. We're a little bit below. We could wick back above it on the 4-hour. I got back 20, 16. So if you're just jumping on in, it looked to me like we should enter a short. We're above the 200. There's, you know what I mean? It's the opposite of what I do. I would take that long all day long. And so if I would long that, I guess I could short it too. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I'm flipping it upside down and just using my brain in a different way, right? See if we can get something out of there. I need someone to get out of my rave long. You're funny. Breaking news. Burton is working. It feels great to hit. Burton is working and it feels great to hit. Okay, well, God bless you, man. I'm happy to hear that. I don't know what's going on there, but is that Burton Snowboards? I have no idea who Burton is. But may God bless you, Burton. All right. I'd say watch the potential double top on RAVE. So now we're sitting here kind of stagnant. I have seen this. So we dumped. Now we're consolidating. It looks like we could continue to dump here, folks. Are they digging in for a double bottom? They're coming to get me now. Treachery. This is tight right here. I can't watch. I can't watch. Let's take a look at the top down analysis. Daily since the fall, and it's falling again right now. Pray together forever. God bless you, man. Thank you. And if someone can guess what I have in my hand today, I have something in my hand. If someone can guess what I have in my hand right now, which is it's a beautiful thing that I have in my hand. It's probably impossible for someone to get. I think it could be extremely impossible. But if anyone could guess what I have in my hand, you'll get $100. All right, we'll do $100 to some beautiful person here on this wonderful channel. All right, if you can guess what's in my hand. All right, I'm out of rave, guys. That was enough pressure. $2 long, 260. That's amazing that you wrote it, dude. I would take my money and run in a market like this. But God bless anyone that made gains in rave, dude. God bless anyone that made gains. And this thing is small. A diamond is funny. It represents purity and love. How's that? You know what I mean? All right. I actually have two of them. I have one in each hand. How about that? That's not a clue because it would make you think of dice. It's not dice. I'll make that clear. It's not dice. Oh, someone just said something that had something to do with it. Hold up. This is crazy. Someone just said something. I'm going to hover over. I'm going to make this big. I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see. Someone in here said something that has something to do with it. I have to be honest. It's weird. Like, someone in here said something that had something to do with it. It's very interesting. Very interesting. All right? Very interesting. When I reveal it, it will be hilarious. We'll do the reveal at about 11 o'clock. Remind me to reveal. But keep the stuff coming in whenever you think about it. And then we'll do another big one again. All right. 73.5 was my area where I was like, you know what? If they hit 73.5, it is what it is. I had 73.7. I went a little higher because I was going on the moving averages. All right. Anyway, let's take a look at the big picture here for Bitcoin. Let's act like we know nothing, and let's start fresh like we do every single day to see what the market could give us. It's funny, I do have some Citron. It's funny you said that. How did you know I had Citron? It's not what I had in my hands, but labradorite, a cross, a ring, amethyst. It's not something that actually exists. Someone made it. That's a clue. Somebody made it themselves. So think 3D printing, I don't know, like someone made this. You know what I mean? It doesn't really exist. Someone made it. If that's kind of like pocket sand, that's interesting. A Rolex would not fit. It's actually pretty small. I don't think I'd be able to fit a Rolex in my fist. All right. Wow, someone got close. This is kind of close. The way something in here is interesting. Like, I'll give it, like he said Bart Simpson. That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. Because, very, very interesting. Orgonite, a cubic zirconia. That's funny. A pocket chihuahua. That's interesting. Yeah. It's not a treasure wallet. That's a good question. I like that. A painted rock, silly putty, a lighter. This is amazing here. Legos, Homer. I'll be honest, like the closest thing to what it could be is when you guys said Homer, Bart Simpson. I can't, you know, it's interesting. But it's also kind of vague there because it's not exactly that. Ricky and Morty, Pickle, you guys are crazy. Crypto Lifer figurine. Wow, that's like interesting. You're scratching the surface in some way, shape, or form. But I can't, you know what I mean? Graphene, that's so funny. Donut. No. A miniature Peter Griffin and Mark Wahlberg. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. I gotta say, you're getting close in a way. You're getting close. You're getting very close. Like, that was the closest anyone could have said. All right. A printed lifer. I love this. A lifer coin. A minion. A mini fortune teller. Crypto face. You're funny, man. A stress ball. A Lego. A doll. Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy got it. It's little Jesus. This dude did it. How did you guess it's little Jesus? Oh my God. He guessed it's a baby. It's a mini Jesus. Dude, you won $100. How the heck you got? Dude, this is nuts. I thought if I channeled it, someone in the group was going to get it. Dude, it's a pocket Jesus. And I have 2 pocket Jesuses here. They remind me to stay cool, calm, and collective all day long. Like, seriously, when Jesus is there all the time, it reminds you to just stay, I'm being honest. Like, I woke up this morning and I saw these on my dresser and I was like, I got to be like Jesus today, man. As much as I can in every way, shape, or form. I got to be positive. I got to be awesome. I got to keep it pushing. I got to be just like Jesus. So I'll tell you what, folks. I'll tell you what. I'm still in a long, right, on the monthly, and I'm hanging on here for dear life. I'm up $842. Okay, we're sitting there. We were up $1,200 earlier this morning. It's getting tight. Oh, this short's not going well for me. They're actually pumping the short off of support. Unless they double top it here. My gosh, I'm right there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's insanity. So you're going to see me lose 2 trades in a row, but I still will win. I'm still up, technically. So I'm not stressed, but dang. Come on, baby. That's nuts. Is that going to double top? Is that just a squeeze? Let's take a look at the top-down analysis. I should have waited until I finished my top-down. You know, there's still a chance, baby. There's still a chance this turns into a bull pennant. And we sail off into the sunset, baby, because that's the 21-day moving average. That's support and resistance, and technically, we are holding it. They just kind of went down after the wickage to see who they could snatch, okay? And I happen to be one of the casualties today. So it tells me that this could do that's an Adam and Eve double bottom. I mean, this is crazy here, folks. This is nuts. Let's see. I don't know, man. This is not looking good for me. Not looking good for me. A Thursday, too. Not my favorite day to trade. It's interesting. Have more luck on there, but last night I get into a scalp. So crazy. I make $1,000 in like, I don't know how long, I don't know, half an hour. And when I looked at it, I was going for a bigger trade. I said, I'm taking that money. So I guess I'm risking, some of that 1,000 to be silly. I guess I'm going to lose 700 of it now, which is okay. I'm still up, right? But dang, not my favorite thing to do. But at least I took some gains last night. Let's see here. Interesting. Let's finish the top-down analysis, but I see a few things. I see a few things. That's like the hopium copium for the bulls. That somehow this will bounce. You'll get tight. I'll be able to take my long that I expected to take initially, and the 21 will be above the 200, and we'll get follow through because I just trust in the moving averages, man. No matter how crazy it gets, I trust in the moving averages. You see what I'm saying? So this can end up being payday, man. There's a chance this could be the bigger win. And that's why I don't have more. Yeah, I feel like I should just bail on this short now. Looks like a beautiful double bottom. I mean, that thing is beautiful. Now I got to flip long again. It's like, oh, man. When you get like that, that's when you got to just take a break. And you reset. You see what's happening. Like I would wait for the 5 minute to do its thing now, or the 1 minute. It's like you almost don't get to trade. You have to kind of like reprimand yourself and let yourself sit for a second. That they're going to get me right there. But what if they just wick it? Should technically move myself up to the wick, but then it's like, But look at that. That's a double bottom. That's supposed to go 68% of the time right back to the upside now. So, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to dump anyway, so that it negates the whole trade. So even if I'm, what I like to do is reprimand myself when it doesn't work out, right? Because like it should have stayed the second it breached this amount. I shouldn't even have to waited for that amount. You see what I mean? Because my idea was we were going to leave a descending triangle to the downside, which it looked like we should have. I don't know what's going on this morning, man. It's nonsense again. It's back and forth, chop. There's the model, did not play out. It's okay. Am I embarrassed when I lose in front of people? 100%. Do I feel like crap when I lose in front of people? 100%. Does it make me feel this big? 100%. Does it matter how many times I've lost? No, it doesn't. Do I feel stupid and alone? Yes, 100%. 100%. I'm not going to lie. Do I battle through it, act like it doesn't exist, and keep pushing? 100%. Why? Because I don't have a choice. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So there you go. That's kind of what it is. Could it go right back down and dump again? Yes. Could I have been right the whole time? Yes. Can I look stupid 100%? Yes. I put myself on the line to live stream every day, and when I look at it, there's going to be 1,000 days. There's going to be days I might lose 3 times on the stream. There might be a day where I win 3 times on the stream. So we'll see what happens. Let me get back to brass tacks. And again, I might get the model later today. Calm, cool, and collected, trade it. It might be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and I might win all my money back here. And I got to stay positive that today is going to be amazing. All right. I can't believe the guy figured out it was a little Jesus. I mean, and the guy who said little Jesus, you just got to email cryptolifers@gmail. This guy said little Jesus first. Yeah, it was this guy, Carl Dean. It was him. This is the guy right here, Carl Dean. Yep. It was you, man. 100%. I remember the name. Yep. Thanks for all your sacrifices, sir. I did great for 2 days. Hit in my hand, I said I'm doing great. Proceeded to chase and lose a bit, but I nailed this one, and I'm done. I love it, man. Good for you, brother. That's what happens, man. That's why when I have a great day, when we made $3,000 the other day, in a day, or like actually $5,000 in about 2 days, in 40 hours. So I tell myself, no worries, no sweat. Just don't. If you overtrade now and then get real crazy, you could turn $800 into $8,000, $5,000. The key is to calm down here and say, okay, it happened. I was wrong, and not get emotional about it. Say, I just took some probabilities and they didn't work out. Like I traded the 21 to the 200. I wasn't getting too emotional. I've seen this pump many times. I've seen it dump many times. It was weird that it did it. And same with this morning. Like I've seen that set up, but it didn't play out. So it's okay, Sam. You took what you know, and you didn't win. It's not a game where I'm supposed to be right every time. I'm supposed to actually only be right 3 out of 10 times. That's all I need to do. So I just got to stay in my lane and keep going. Keep my risk management and not get emotional. The point is, most people take what just happened to me and they turn into they turn it into a disaster. They turn it into a $5,000 a day, or, the key is to take a deep breath and just relax. It's okay. So remember, one thing I don't know what's going to happen, folks. I know a lot of people that I really respect, and they're all telling me we're going to 48,000 no matter what. And I'm open-minded to the fact that we will go to 48K. And it seems like that's kind of, somewhere, I can take the most bearish, and we might go to 38. The 786 is 40,000. It could happen, right? There's a chance. We have these two shoulders here at 46,000. But we even have the previous high that we haven't broken yet. So until we close a monthly candle below, 62, 63 right there, and even below here, whenever you're on the monthly and you're looking at price action, you look at your tweezer tops, all right? And you see right here, there's two tweezer tops right there. Absolutely beautiful, okay? And you say, okay, as long as we don't close a monthly below these two tweezer tops, which is like 65.5, 64.5, right? What's the one top there? It's 64,600. Unless we close below that, you have to admit that we're still bullish. See, that's the thing. And then every single time we've had a trend line, resistance, 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 and we've breached slightly above it, it's been the beginning of a massive run. Right? Here's a trend line. We breached slightly above it. One candle, we were gone. Same thing here. And I don't see any big wicks. I don't see the red candles don't have massive wicks. So what it's telling me is that the monthly doesn't usually fake out once it breaks out. There's one right there. That was a green candle, but we eventually did flip. So I'm not saying this is a guarantee or anything. I'm just pointing something out that I've noticed. I don't know what it means to you. I know what it means to me, and I feel, compelled to share it with you. I'm not I just want to let everyone know, I'm not trying to tell everyone what's happening here, and I'm not trying to be a predictor of the market. I'm just trying to show you how I play it and find information that could make us money. That's all. We're observing to see if we can find pockets of information that can make us money. The 2-week chart, same idea, resistance, 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 support, 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 support. Now, again, I've even said to everybody, we might just go sideways for 2-3 more weeks, 6 weeks of sideways nature, and then a massive dump ensues. You know what I'm saying? We could stay in this range for 1, 2, 3 more candles, which is a 2-week chart. That's 6 weeks. And take on the one we're in right now, which tells us, that's going to be in 10 days. So, so we're talking almost a month, 2 months, and then the 21 could come kiss price. Not me, you know what I mean? It's the price action. But the 21 could come kiss this price action here, and what we'll have is this. We'll come down to the 21, and then we will make a dump further to the downside, somewhere 37.5, right? So that's just, that's the sad fact of trading right now, is this is a possibility. And if you don't believe it's a possibility, you may not, you got to be open-minded to this fact. The beautiful this is we'll flip the charts upside down. We'll find the 21 above the 200, and we'll get paid just like we get paid on the way up, folks. Just like we got paid last week on the longs, we will find a way to get paid to the shorts. All right. Good morning, Sam. When using TradingView, what setting do you use regularly? The logarithmic, never logarithmic. Never logarithmic. If you use logarithmic, you will not be looking at price pop properly. Yeah. If you hit this as L, never. Only logarithmic when I'm doing a plan B big analysis. I'm doing an analysis on maybe a weekly time frame or something big. All right. That's the only time. So look at this now. It's kind of, it's rolling over, but it is looking like it could make another right shoulder. Now you got a little flag on the 21-day moving average. I used to trade this all the time. We would look for our daily bottom. Could have been the daily bottom raid. I was more bullish this morning drinking the Kool-Aid, but I saw my setup, so I took it. Then I saw the setup here and I took it. I lost both times. I didn't get emotional. I just traded the setup twice. It didn't work out. It is a Thursday. I know to be wary. Lately, it's Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm almost not trading anymore. That would be the first time in history of Bitcoin that the 2-week chart would dump like that if it does. Interesting. It's a good point. Well, look, this is an Adam and Eve double bottom, clear as day. That's an Adam and Eve double bottom. You know what I'm saying? clear as Doris Day. Born April 3rd, man, 1922. And she died in 2019. Wow, she lived quite a life. She almost lived 100 years old, man. Wow. She was born in 1922, and she made it all the way to 2019, dude. Wow. May 13th, man. Doris Day. I've been saying that recently, and I was like, I don't even know who Doris Day really is. So I was like, I figured I'd look it up. Maybe I'll show you guys who Doris Day is real fast. As clear as the day is long, baby. Doris Day, baby. So anyway, nice little flag here. Could punch us back up to the upside. Would I take this? I used to trade this all the time. I used to love this trade. But I got addicted to the 200. It's weird when you get into a system, sometimes it takes away from other systems. That's the first thing you learn, but you don't learn that until you get a system. Because once you get a system, you'll get into a defined way to trade, but sometimes you'll miss out on the old way you traded too. It's kind of weird. I don't know if anyone's gone through that as a trader. There's all these different transitions as a trader. Like that would take you to 74, 368. I'm just looking. I'm not going to get in. I'm just looking. But I mean, that's a cup and handle after, and I always see this, the Adam and Eve and then this little flag. And the Adam and Eve has a measured move. You just basically take the middle line to this line here and you swing it up. It takes you to 74,486, right? Trump said they're going to cut the second the new chair is in. That's what I've been hearing. Exactly. Can you imagine being a trader for 100 years minus the first 20 years of age? It's crazy. If I make it that old, it'll be something that can happen. So this is now, I should trade this now because it should supposed to happen, right? It's okay. I just got to trust that this 4 hours is going to play out for us and make us a big payday. And everything will be okay in the long run. Anyway, let's get, so this could happen on the 2-week chart. Someone said that has never happened before in Bitcoin's history. I get it. But we never know. I mean, right there, technically, what is he talking about? There it is right there. And look, what's deceptive about that is we even close above resistance here, making you think that we're clear. We have a massive candle that close above resistance. But it turns in the shoulder head. It is a right shoulder that we all could see. And again, though, there's the shoulder, the head, the right shoulder there, and that does have a bigger neckline. So you just got to be open-minded, man, that the pain is coming somewhere down to $35,000, $38,000. There's just a chance here. So you're telling me there's a chance? There is a chance. Yes. Definitely. And nobody knows for sure, right? 1 hour tweezer bottom possibly would be front running. Yep, I see what you're saying. Let's take a look at the weekly. And God bless everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. I always want to be grateful for everything I've received. Thank you for everyone that's watching the stream today. Thank you for everyone that's kicking it with me. Thank you for everyone that hit the like button. Thank you for everyone that commented. Thank you for anyone that's just, not judging me for my L's. May God bless you. I appreciate it. It's been a tough market, Tinfoil hat event tomorrow. New moon has reversed price in the past. Maybe pump today, dump tomorrow. Sam, you're amazing. Thanks for the channel. Thanks for your dedication to your amazing community. God bless you, man. You built something strong and healthy. Let's go, lifers. Thank you. Seems to bounce off the 21 at a bear flag once. Then the second bear flag bottom us. If you zoom out to 15, it doesn't look great. Big head and shoulders. Yeah. So again, you got to assume that this is a bear flag that's going to take us down. And what was cool is the weekly was closing above resistance. It did look at, you see the 2-week chart just made jump change to that idea, but still, you got to go with it one step at a time, because what will happen is one day you'll get it. It will confirm a bounce, and then you won't take the trade. You flip it like this, it's kind of a, when you hit the 21, you get a continuation though. So this could be the bounce we could chop around, and then the dump happens somewhere here in June. You see? It does look like we would consolidate a little bit longer before a bigger dump. Down to 40,000. So you gotta, every step of the way here. And it is a beautiful double top, double bottom. It looks like we got this gap of the VRVP. It's looking pretty good. But today, right now, even today, like, I didn't see the fall through I wanted on the 4-hour time frame. And we really got to get that. You really got to get the follow through on the 4-hour. Just very, very important. So let's take a look now. Weekly, the 3-day chart. Even the 5-day. The 5-day is getting rejected by the 200 moving average. You got to get back above that. If we close a 5-day above this yellow line, it could create a massive move. The last time we did that was the beginning of one of the biggest rallies in Bitcoin's history. So we're on the precipice of something that could change. But at the same time, we're at resistance too. And that tweezer tops, it's kind of a wrap. It's a bit of a wrap there. So, believe you me, I'm open-minded to the fact that I'm not a perma bull here saying we're definitely going to the upside. I will tell you that I believe it was a great time to accumulate Bitcoin in this 60,000 wick. And if we go lower, to me, this is just a great time. Like, buy. Like, and then once we reverse, like, that will be the last chance to buy Bitcoin, maybe for at these prices. So it's either going to zero or this is the greatest time to buy. You see what I'm saying? And I don't believe it's going to zero. I have to come to terms with that, regardless of what the charts say. I don't believe Bitcoin's going to zero. I believe they're going to continue to print money over time, right? Email cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers@gmail. Little Jesus for the win. How do I email? How did you figure that out, dude? How did you write Little Jesus? I still don't understand how you did that. Like, were you getting like it's almost like you were meant to get that money and Jesus told you to write Little Jesus, like, right? So look, now we're getting a little bit of the flag out the pump here. All right, or flag, a little pump out the flag. I said it backwards again with my dyslexia. No, I'm not dyslexic, guy. I shouldn't, because some people really are, and I don't think it's crazy. That's like a nice ascending triangle now that really wants to work. It's a nice trade, actually. It's like, go all in, get all your money back, and then you go all in and it switches, and then you lose even more. So you got to I'll wait for my model and I'll trade my model, because that's when I'll have the most confidence. I got to be patient, and I'm going to miss a bit of a pump here. The key is to stay calm, cool, collected when you mess up. Don't let it turn into something else. Okay? Yeah. Fear and greed, weekly RSI, macro tensions easing, oil metals top, new Fed chair, midterm elections, AI robotic agents. I can't see this being bearish personally. Yeah. I have one just like that, but red. So funny, man. A little Jesus, right? Don't forget the record high national debt, private credit crisis, liquidity crisis, frozen housing market, unemployment fears. Yeah. Here in Florida is getting me very expensive to live in. I live in Connecticut, and it's a tax state. Nah, Florida's way better than it is. Florida's way better than it is out in Northeast. The Northeast is out of control. I lived in Boston, and the cost of living there compared to Florida. For instance, look at this. I paid $13,000 a year for private school. Some say that's cheap. Some say that's, some people are paying 60 grand, 80 grand for really high-end private schools, right? So I paid 13 grand when I moved to Florida. It didn't matter your income. You could be a multi-millionaire. You could be, the state loves education, and the state created education vouchers. And I got an $8,000 education voucher. I didn't get the money. The money goes to the school, but I tell them what school I'm going to, and they send the money. And so what was like $13,000, $12,000 turned into, and so what did I do too? I ended up donating, $5,000 of that to the school. You see what I'm saying? Which is also a donation for me, which is crazy, right? Which is also a write-off. It's crazy. So you get a $5,000 write-off for giving to charity, right? For doing a charitable contribution. Then the state pays $8,000 to the school. The school wins both ways. You win. Look at that. And then there was no state income tax. So just that alone, the education for my kids immediately turned into a win. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, this is happening. The 21 touching, and now we're getting the pump. Double bottom. So it was a stop hunt, and we were able to find when they kind of began to stop the nonsense here. And now the TA is starting to play out. So this morning I got hunted, man. I was one of the hunted. I was in an obvious place, and they went and got me. I can't believe it. It kind of stinks. It is what it is. I got the same voucher for my kid to go to private school. See? Yeah. Sam, I don't know how to collect on my little Jesus win. Thank you. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail from this exact channel, because we know your name on Gmail because it's attached, right? So email Carla. Oh, Carla, man. God bless you, Carla. Thank you for jumping on in. I really appreciate it. And I'm really happy that you came today and that you got to write little Jesus. I'm still amazed by it. I didn't think anyone was going to get it at one point. I thought it was being really hard and obscure. I did try to lean in. I was like, it's kind of like Bart Simpson. You know, you guys were getting close. You picked up on the clues. But like how you knew, did anyone, there's no way she could have saw it. Like, how did she know it was a little mini Jesus? You know what I mean? And technically, there should be no graven image of God, right? I don't know. I get into that too. So like, is that, I don't know. I get into all that stuff, but I'm so poor. Isn't it one of the 10 commandments? No graven image from the bottom of the seas to the ocean or whatever. I'm so poor, I got money from my taxes. You're funny. I don't know what that means, but yeah, because usually if you're poor, you don't get any money back because you don't have it. You don't have to answer numbers, but yes, it was a record high. Yes, it was. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, yes, it was. Yeah, thank you. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Sam, you give enough clues to get us on the right track while never giving it away. Interesting. I think we're all connected in this group too. Like, there's definitely something going on there, right? So look, you got to think. If this closes red, it could be the top of the range, and we might even just be range bound for a while. You know, we could be doing this for the next 2 months, folks, while we try to figure out what's happening in Iran. We wait for the next Fed chair, you know, and then when we get the new Fed chair, boom, we finally get like maybe an inverse Bart Simpson and we get out of this mess. It might take that big of a catalyst to get us out of this, right? Are you going to Consensus in Miami? I'm going to be there. Jump on in and get your tickets. I'm going to be there the 5th through the 7th. I don't have an affiliate link. I should have by now, but I didn't realize I was going to go until like the last minute. Everyone and anyone's going to be there. So many people. I should be speaking, but I'm not, you know. But, you know, I'll eventually be right there after Kevin O'Leary one day and Alex Rodriguez. But yes, man, jump on into Consensus in Miami, the 5th through the 7th. We're looking to throw a Crypto Lifer party. It's supposed to go down. We're just picking the dates. So if you're there, come on in. I'm going to be able to throw a party, complimentary. Jump on in, have some fun with me. It's going to be a blast. So I will be in Miami. I'll also be in Las Vegas. So two big showings in 2 big cities. If you want to hang out with the Lifer, we're going to be out there doing our thing. Okay, so here we are on the daily time frame. And again, we could say, okay, rising wedges break down 68% of the time. You're inside of this capsule. And this could take us a dump to the downside, right? I also kind of looked at it here like we were inside of this bigger ascending triangle, right? And we were getting tight. And the reason why I like this is because of when these get tight, we pump up to the 200 moving average. We have this gap of the VRVP. I'm just not ready to you know, believe they're overly bearish just yet. All right, I'm not in a live trade right now, everyone. I lost both my trades this morning. It is what it is. It happens. I've seen some of my favorite traders. I watch them some days and they losing. All right, so I'm not happy about it. I'm not like, yes, but you know what? It's okay. I can, you know, imagine I make sure I just keep the losses small, right? Drinking coffee out of my Crypto Lifer mug, dude. So awesome. So awesome. I love you. God is love. Thank you for being here, man. Tastes better. Yes, it does, right? Kevin O'Leary and Sammy, that's awesome. 2 men with no pun. I almost said it. You almost got me, Vegas. You almost got me. You almost got me. In my defense, yes, when I had a cast on, but I'm out of the cast now. Or mostly. I walk a little bit more than I should. The doctor said I want you walking in the boot for the next 2 weeks. I'll have to be honest, everybody. I have defied... No, I can't say. I shouldn't say anything, right? Because, yeah. But, you know, I'm doing my thing, all right? And when I walk around the house without a boot, I do my thing, man. It is what it is. So, like, this is a rising wedge. Rising wedges can break down 68% of the time. We're inside of a range, and we're hitting the top of the range. All right? 10-hour time frame is above the 200, touching the 21, though. That gets me going. Same thing with the 8-hour time frame. So I'm going to do something now that's going to kind of bug you out, right? So listen, I'm just going to take you through it all. I see this pattern here. Bottom, top, and now we're getting tight. That is tight. That's a compression. And if we get tight in there, it could take a few days, but there could be a massive move to the upside. I could still see a short squeeze coming. I just want to keep everyone, because, all right, that's the one thing. And look, the 21-day moving average in the 8-hour is awesome. It's strong right now. Like, and it could help us stay above. And this could be a bull flag, folks. That pumps. And that's the leg that we need right there to get us back up to about $80,000. I'm going to get rid of this for now because I know there's a lot going on here. But so this is what I'm looking for. And then we're going to go to the 4-hour. And we're going to show you the 21 here. And this is what I'm seeing. The strength of the 21 is very strong. As you see, once you get above it, we bounce. Then you kind of keep using it. We fell below it. That's the discount right there. Okay, you get into discount. We raise back up. When you get back above it, it's very similar to trend line. And so now I'm like, I'm above the 200, touch of the 21. And it tells me that it's just not over yet. Like, the battle for the bulls is not over yet. And you say, but Sam, I think you're delusional. Okay, that's a double top. That's dumping. It's, we're going to, fine, maybe we make a head and shoulder pattern. We lose, we come back to the bottom of the range. But I'm just, something in my trader instinct is telling me not so fast. And I may look wrong for a bit. It may, you know what I mean? But I just got to trust the way I trade. And so that 21 is telling me that we could bounce today. And if you get a green candle, if the 4-hour holds this point and closes at 12 o'clock, right? Because that's going to be our close at 12. And if at 4 p.m., so tonight you're basically waiting for 4 p.m. because that's when the 4-hour candle will close next to this one. And if we get a green close next to this one, or if it even starts, there could be a front run move back up to here. And then we could get tight, and this could still break out. If this starts to come down here, then you look for the bear flag of the 15 or the 5, and we could take a short. So to me, you're looking for a short on the smaller time frame if the 4-hour breaks down. You're going to front run the 4-hour around 4 o'clock, somewhere between 2 and 4, if we get a bounce off this level. Or you do nothing and you wait, right? And either you wait for a beautiful bounce here, because you're going to get a bounce if we get the dip. And then we could play the model on the 1 minute here up. Or we just wait for this and we only take this trade here too. Trading style will take some patience. We'll wait it out. Okay? So I want to see if we can get a bounce here and get this tightness. You see? Somewhere with the 5100 MA. I woke up and was 18 for being taken out. Sold clays. Yeah. We pumped classic coin liquidity to the upside. And we were back at 73.9. And it almost looks like, and again, another thing I want to show you is this supportive resistance is strong. What we're going to do. Oh, yeah, you can, so you got to have defaults there too, weekly support. But you could even write, I used to do price action on there. I used to have that price label. Yeah, anyway. Bring this up. Previous resistance is support. They wicked it, which is grime. That's why I usually try to go 2. If you went 2, you'd still be in. Okay? So, this could still bounce here, folks. You see what I'm saying? So I'm drawing something that's kind of awkward and weird here, but you got to stick with it. And I'm using the 21 if you don't understand why. And the stochastics have come down a little bit too. So then it makes you say, okay, what's the 2-hour looking like? The 2-hour looks like it could make a tweezer bottom here. It's actually trying to double bottom, which is not the best, but it's attempting to double bottom. And then the 1-hour, like someone said, it did close a tweezer bottom here. So technically, I don't like Thursdays, and to me, price action's a little sketchy, but a lot of days I would long this. To me, it's too tight of an angle. There's not much to get, because you're going up to there, it's 2.43. If I hadn't traded yet today, I might take it. But if I've lost twice, to me, it adds to like the risk. You know, how much I've traded and if I've won or lost that day has to do whether if I'm going to take another trade. If I've won 3 trades straight, yeah, I'll take a third of what I won or half, maybe a fifth, and I'll go for this because it's like it's risk-free. But if it's not risk-free and there's heavy risk on it, then why even take the trade, right? So like, you should also, I'm not a financial advisor, but depending on what happened to you that day as a day trader, I'm a day trader mainly when it comes to leverage. I want to see what I can get that day and move on. I like to close the trades at night, or sometimes I open the trades at night, but I like to keep the trades 8 to 12, 15 hours. I don't want to be in the trades too long because I'm heavy leverage and I'm trying to get what I want for that moment in time and I want to jump on out, right? Occasionally I'll open up a bigger trade. Like I have that trade open on the monthly and I'll see where it goes, but I'm just going to sit it out, right? So now we keep kind of moving. 15-minute looks okay, but it could still roll over on you. But it's attempting a bounce, right? And then the 5, and this brings us back to that 1 hour that we were watching, right? And you kind of head and shoulder pattern, but... And so, like, if you're bullish, you just keep, you got to draw some type of bullish pattern. You got to think, well, somehow this will make a flag. If you're bearish, you got to think that's going to right shoulder you down. Smaller time frames will show you what's going to happen in the next few hours, right? If they continue consolidating in a bullish pattern and then they rip, and if we get above the 200 on the 1 minute, which we're going to know in the next half an hour, it's going to give us a lot of information. So if you're not sure how to trade, the 1 minute will give you a lot of information at the time you need it. Okay. BOOKMAP suggests, more liquidity down at 70K. It's a lot of people went too long and there's just too many people down there thinking they caught the bottom. It does say temporarily you could still get up to 76,000, but it's, and that reading, sometimes you have one big red just a bit above and you know what's happening. Yeah. Dang, base one ripping. You see that, Sammy? Just had alert pop up. Based one? What is based one? Based. I heard someone talk about base the other day. Based. See, I see base 2. Based. I don't even know what it is yet. Let me take a look. I heard it like yesterday or 2 days ago. Based, and I don't understand. I don't really know. Dude, did we hit it? Dude, look at this. Hold up. I just have to talk about what we went over yesterday in the trading group. Someone gave us MAGMA. It looked like it was going to moon. Oh, it looked like, damn, that said it was up 98%. Oh, in a year. Okay, in a year. I was about to say. In a year. Still getting tight. So I was like, dang, that thing went up 98. Still super tight, though. I have an alert on this thing. The consolidation is amazing. It's touching the 21 above the 200. It's doing it on the 1 hour. It's doing it on the 4 hour time frame. It could easily come and dump, though. I'm very, very risky with the altcoins right now. But back to 74,000, folks. And it does suggest that we could go up into here. I mean, we have liquidity up to 76,250 for Bitcoin. It's not all bad, There's still a chance here that the 4 hour time frame plays out. But, I don't know. The 1 minute looks a little sketchy right now, too, as well. So that's going to have to play out. You're going to have to break the 200 moving average to be able to get out of this one. Right? One other thing that I'm going to show you is, back to base. You said based 2? I've never even heard of it. Based. I don't even know what 51 is. This it here? Up 176. It's 21 cents. Wow, that thing Moon City, right? My gosh. And what is it here? Usually it tells you what it is. It can't even get it right up there. It's a super app that allows you to trade spot or perpetual and hyperliquid as well as access over hundreds of prediction markets. You can also spend your crypto over 70 million merchants worldwide across 160 countries through our based cards. Are you kidding me? That's pretty cool. Like, that tells me that's very interesting. Based. Someone did bring it up on the live stream, I believe, yesterday. Right? I mean, it has a use case. It sounds amazing. Maybe it just hasn't, the MEXC hasn't come up yet. So what I do there is you could just look at it up on spot on MEXC and see what's going on. Dude, I might end up winning a big trade here if this can stay on. The 4 hour time frame can stay above this. This one thing I want to show you here before I get into that. I'll look at base somewhere else. Where was it on? It's on KKEX too there. Wow, that thing is gone, dude. 9 cents all the way to 22 cents. I mean, unbelievable. A double up really fast. And again, the same strategies apply. Like, whenever something's about to go, what I did is I looked at every asset that ever pumped in the history of pumps. And you could do this too. You could basically go through every asset that's pumped. You get an indicator, you use the indicator. You go through every asset that's ever pumped. That Adam and Eve is playing out so far. The target would take it to 74.6 and you get back above the 200 moving average. All right. Bought it at 9, been a ripper. That's crazy, man. For you to get in on Coinbase, huh? So you could have bought it on Coinbase. It's interesting to see you getting that risky, man. I'm not there yet. I'm just like, wow. But yeah, it's something to do with base. Well, if it can do all that cool stuff, merchants, coins, you can trade all over the place. Let me see the website. I'm excited. Even the pump is cool, but I'm more excited about the actual use case here. Base.1. Introducing our light paper, how we're building the next generation of finance. So crazy. 16 million in affiliates. So you can even affiliate with them. Interesting. Base predictions, any event, any outcome, any time. So I get it. Fed decision in April, no change. 20 basis points, 50 basis points, right? You buy it for 99 cents and sell it for $1.50 if it goes up, or you lose. It's your keys, your crypto. All right. The card, spend crypto anywhere, interesting. Worldwide with competitive fees. Deposit early from Solana, Arbitrum, Poly, easily on Hyperliquid. Interesting. The gold card. Stake and get your card. Requires 1,000 base lockup. 100,000 base lockup, 4% cash. So in 100,000 at 22 cents, right? So they're getting people to stake it too, which is, you got to buy 22 grand of this stuff, right? So you got to have some money. And if it goes down and it loses value, then that's why I'm always, foreign currency markup, $20 entertainment, up to $100 Claude OpenAI subscription rebate. That's interesting. 4 airport lounge visits per year. Free physical card shipping. Huh. And they have the hype card. Requires only 10,000 lockup. With 2, and that's a lot more valuable, right? This is for the big boys. So if you have 22 grand to lock up, you get this one. Here's way less. It's like 2,200 or 10 times less. Yeah. So only 2 grand, and you get the base. Interesting. Looks pretty cool, man. I might want to sit down with these people and talk to them. Is it, you know what I mean? It's like, I got it from Coinbase, one member. I bought a bunch more at 9. Wow. That's awesome. Bitcoin getting the Ripski back to the upside, folks. And there it goes, man. The Adam and Eve double bottom making payday. And I could have went all in right there on that 21-day moving average on this. And that's what I like to see. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And so, there we go. I'm going to enter the original idea here on MEXC now. So I'm going to put my stop loss below. It's like they grabbed it, and my original idea is still here. Still here. Right? Stop at 72.8. Just, kept it a little extra. And let's see if this thing could pump now. Right? And get us back to 80K, man. It's not over yet, folks. It's not over yet. Nice pump for Bitcoin. And that ended up playing out. That's why you stick to this. Unbelievable. So there's still a chance I could easily make, this could be a $3,000 day for me. If I stay level-headed, if I keep my mind, man, there's many days I've lost on stream, and I've turned it into a big win. So I got to keep my mind focused and ready to go and tell myself it's all good. And it will be, man. All will be well. I will make all the gains. I'll make this back today. I might end up 5. Today may be one of the biggest trades of my life, man. I always tell myself, man, there's some days I started off. I remember one day I put out a trade to the group, went to drop my daughter off at school. I was down 700. I was like, man, what a tough day, yada, yada, yada. And it ended up being a day where I ended up winning tons of money, Like I ended up making $5,000 that day. And I remember, as I drove, I got down and out, I got into my head. And then I remember praying and meditating, and I said, Sam, man, you're not that guy. You got to tell yourself anything is possible. You got to get out of that rut. And I'm like, you're right, man. Anything is possible. Like, this day isn't over yet, you know? And next thing you know, bang. And then I went to bed that night like, dude. And I'm always amazed by it because sometimes when you're in that little moment, your reality seems like that reality, like it can't be anything else. But the truth is it's not. The truth is you're in charge all the time to flip that script and to turn it into a positive idea no matter what. So like today, this loss for me is a beautiful teaching moment to show you guys how to stay level-headed and calm. Very, very important. You know what I mean? Which to me is actually a great thing. So I'm very, dear Lord, thank you for the loss. Like I'm very appreciative of the loss. You know? Brings you down to earth, humbles you, makes you realize that you have to kind of reconfigure. And it also says, Sam, you're disciplined because the old me would have turned this into more or got emotional over it. And, you can't do that, right? So you just, this is about you and getting through what you got to get through every day and making sure that the losses don't eat you alive, right? It's your ego that will get to you. Oh, I have to be the best. I have to do, you know what I mean? No. You don't have to be anything, man. Let go of your ego. Take a deep breath. Realize that you're just a being inside of a skeleton and that, no offense, we could die any day, man. Tomorrow I couldn't be. There's a chance I'm not here tomorrow. There's a chance this is the last time you ever hear me on this live stream today. I don't want to be morbid and please, dear Lord, keep me healthy for my wife and kids. But dude, nobody is guaranteed tomorrow, man. I'm sorry. And so humble up and remember that your material things mean nothing because you could be gone like this. A flash in the pan. A leaf in the wind. And I'm sorry to hurt your feelings and to bring us to realizations. To a lot of people, I think this is a bit morbid. To me, it's reality. To me, it's just straight facts. Like it's the logic nature of where we live. We have very fragile bodies, man. And things can happen to us at any moment in time. Let's all pray that it doesn't. And so that's another reason why I teach for free every single day on this channel. And that's another reason why I let myself be susceptible to whatever happens because, and you know what I mean? And that's why that's a great way to live is to be open and kind of let people see your vulnerabilities because you never know when you're going to be gone, man. You never know when you're going to be gone, right? So it definitely looks like they kind of stop hunted a little bit here. And there's a chance. So this trade could, if it hits a target, that's $8,000. If I get to 81,000, I can end up. So there's a chance I still make $8,000 on this trade, erase all those losses, and it turns into something bigger. So let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm trading BTCC with the lifer going for a Rolex. God bless you, man. Thank you for saying that. You're awesome, man. Shout out to Christopher Columbus Juan, man. You're awesome. Thank you. And that's a good thing, Dan, just to bring it up. If you win a Rolex here, BTCC. And that ends in 16 days. And what is it? Do you have to do something amazing? Do you have to? No, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is trade, man. All you have to do is trade. Sign up and deposit. Trade futures throughout the campaign. And 3 random traders will be announced. There's no you don't have to hit a certain area. You just have to make it happen, baby. You just have to enter a trade. Probably the more the merrier. But you don't have to go 100 trades. Maybe 5, 10 trades. It's fine. All right. I can't wait to see how you are when we are holding your monthly trade and we're above 90K or so. Hey, man, I can't wait to see what can happen. You never know. We don't know what's going to happen. I tell you what, though, the fear and greed hit 5, and I've never seen that. I've never seen that not be the bottom when the fear and greed hits 5. Never in my life. Never in my life. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But I'm just sticking to the script and doing what the charts are telling me to do every day. If this stays above the 21, we're getting a pump back to the upside here. Wow, base, man. And shout out to Billy getting in at 9, doubling up to 22. So look at that daily. It's a little crazy on the daily, I have to be honest. That's looks unsustainable. Almost looks like some type of pump and dump there. I shouldn't say that. It could be it looks like a legit, awesomely great project. And again, RAVE pumped, which was like real world kind of. And the cheapest you could have gotten even was at 4 cents not too long ago. It just came out at the end of March here. So it comes out at about 16, 17, takes a beat down to 5. And then Rippy, Ripple Stillskin over here. I mean, there's definitely some strong bear div, right? On the 15 and the 10. You got the moving averages kind of spread out. So I'll be open-minded. Again, my twisted sister, you don't know what's going to happen. So if you're bullish, somehow you'll pull the 21 in and you will continue. This thing will consolidate. And so it'll tell you, it might stop hunt, you never know, but it can consolidate for sure. Otherwise, it could make a shoulder, a head, kind of a right shoulder, come down, and the bigger time frames are going to pull back to the fibs, which tell us somewhere there at about 15 cent is going to be its realized value, right? Now, RAVE has real use case. People seem to like it. This is crazy. So, like, when I looked at RAVE, I put it in this and said, well, same idea. Like, can it consolidate? Right? Is it going to just kind of stay inside of a flag in a bit? And it again, the sad thing is, if you jump into this thing and you get wrecked, you got to know that it was very, very exposed. It's been pumping on the daily. It's very far for the 21, but wow, look at the strength of that daily candle. Unbelievable. That's a bullish engulfer out of nowhere. Wow. So, and now it is above the 21, above the 200 or the 21-day moving average. So, like, wow. I mean, that would be its first leg. It might go the whole length of the pole there, the bigger one, but dang. It's hard to say no to stuff, but like for me, unless you're in it selling, unless you were in here and you're getting good profits and then you're taking some of those to get in, it's very high risk. I have to, It's so crazy though. Once the bottom comes, the bottom can come fast. So they stop hunt me and my crew, man, like a bunch of vagabonds. We find the Adam and Eve double bottom, which I hope maybe some of you were able to snatch. I'm as well good at 6. Sent you a screenshot. Only reason I got in was because I got some pre-market release like Mon. Get them before they go live as base 1 member. Interesting. Monad, you mean? Like Monad, right? Amazing, dude. Okay. And now you have enough to be eligible for the card now too, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like you have enough for the card, which is awesome. And like sitting at what now? That ain't bad, man. You're sitting on you doubled up nicely. It's pretty fat. Nice fat stack of racks there. Nice oversold to the stochastic with the higher low, saying that we might be able to get this punch back to the upside here for Bitcoin. All right. 74,210 is holding. I'm back in the long, looking for $8,000. Clean up the act, get us back in position here. RAVE looks like it may actually continue to pump. The target would take you to 31. Just be very careful, man. I wouldn't go too crazy. Why check RAVE when it's already at the top? You should have bought it at $3. Yes and no, though. It seems like it's not going to stop. Wow, it could match the market cap of Link. That's crazy. 5-minute chart. I stated it and never got out. Yeah, some of the people in the trading group. So, did anyone not get stopped out and you're still in? Dude, that looks like it's going to rip right now. I have to be honest. I usually don't like to trade below the 200 there. It would go against my rules yet again, but dang, man. 74,445. 74, 75, 445, right? $74,095. Tight. No, yeah, there you go. I mean, this is like, whenever I've seen the 21 get into the 200 like this and they come to pinch, it's like Bollinger Bands. We get a pretty big pump from this. I've seen it many times. It's interesting. Let me take a look at the 30-second chart too on Bitcoin. All right. The 30-second does come in handy for me at the right days on the right time. Not all the time. Because it's in the model, you see? So it's basically showing me what I'm always looking for. And again, because what I've learned about space and time is there's a microcosm to every macro. There's a mini to every big. There's a big to every mini. And what that means is, so I can either wait for this to cross and get it, or I can suggest that it's going to move now. This is big. Let's go look back at the, and now what we want to see is, I'll show you something. And, oh yeah. I want to look at, let's see. There we go. So the time frame that I'm looking at the most right now is this 4-hour time frame. I want to see it respect. This is a bull pennant for me. That's a bull pennant on the 4-hour. You see? That's a beautiful flag there. Takes you up to about 79K. All right, that's where I'll get my payday, baby. And I won't even think about this little loss. So the 21 above the 200. And now I could make a right. I get it, but man, and it looks like it could take 12 hours before we actually get confirmed a breakout. Look at the 1 hour. If you front ran that tweezer bottom, you're in the money now. And shout out to my peoples that pointed that out. And we got a bit of a double bottom. You see? And you're still in the range, likely to the top of the range. The 1 hour, the 1 minute is looking like it's going to make a bit of a move here. When that 21 comes into play, that's interesting. That could be a gainer right there. We hit 75, that turns into 3 grand. I got to be perfect on this one. It's got to be exact. Like, it's almost a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. This is where we separate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna. But let's see. Wow, that 4-hour Kato Sab. Can you check ejected, please? Send it a TA for super chats, man. If I go over something. All right. Shout out to Marcus, man, gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Shout out to Omar. God bless you. God bless all the lifers. Proverbs 27:17. Thank you, man. And I don't know my Bible by heart, man, so I always have to look this stuff up and see what you people are saying. Iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. The proverb uses a metaphor of metalworking to illustrate the mutual improvement and refinement occurred through close relationships and honest interaction. Amen. Amen. Dude, this looks very bullish to me. Like it's going to pan out and pay the trader, man. Crazy if I take 3 L's in a row, man. It would be nuts, right? That looks like you're going to blast, man. I'm half front running it, but dang, man, send that puppy to the upside, bro. Let's get the 4-hour to reconvene. I front run of the 21 crossing. It could still get rejected, but man, it looks... I've seen that play out many times before. And if I lose this one, it'll be one of the worst trading days I've had in a while. So I very rarely lose 3 straight trades in a small period of time. It's very rare for me. Dang, man, we're at the precipice here. Let's go send this puppy, man. So very interesting. And then I look at the 4-hour. To me, I mean, that it's very rare you're going to go back down on that wick. I feel that's, and this is what I thought was supposed to happen in the first place. That wick was crazy, man. And they tested resistance. And I mean, you could buy after they test. Technically, you buy into the wick after they test resistance. But you mean support? I mean, resistance became support. That resistance, support, they just tested support, bounced right off of it. Bounced right off of it. Very interesting, right? Dang, man, this trade turned on me immediately. Come on. Let me jump back into the chat here, see what y'all people are saying. Y'all see what you people, what everyone is saying here on the stream. Based, man. So that was the big gainer on the day. Dang, man. I missed out. I'm FOMOing for Based now. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And someone asked about Engine Coin. Engine Coin actually had a really big rippage yesterday. Out of control, right? Yeah, and again, you don't want to chase. When something rips like this on the daily, you want to be careful, all right? Because it gets away for the 21 of the daily, and like that's far. You know, when you're that far away for the 21, it's also interesting, though, to see this many altcoins starting to get a move. Like, altcoins that have a use case. Altcoin, remember, I remember this going, you could smelt, meaning you could melt a video game item, somehow turn it into value, and use it in another video game. It's almost like it was a way you could move value between gaming with Engine Coin. Like, it was like, they thought about all this locked up value inside of all these different games. And Engine was interesting. I love this coin. When it first came out, I was all about it. And we rode it pretty high. I mean, it was a pretty awesome move. So I like the use case. I've been behind this project for a long time. The team never abandoned it. It always seems like they're out there. But, man, the daily looks like it needs to take some time. Maybe it rips some more, but you're just really far away from the 200 there and the 21-day moving average, right? So it tells me that we may, it could struggle a little bit. And what setting do you regularly use logarithm? And thank you so much, Manuel, for asking a beautiful super chat here on the stream. I appreciate that, buddy. May God bless you, yeah. And remember, on my weekly on my weekly videos that I put out every single week, I kept talking about the S&P of the NASDAQ getting a bounce back to the upside here. All right? It's kind of crazy that it's above the all-time high now, like. But I went over the fact that we were going to bounce. I drew this funky pattern, and I said, look for this. Again, now that we're above the all-time high, though, are we just going to continue to rip now? Straight up? This is a weird, but if you look at the weekly says, so I'm trying to make sense of this. And I guess what we have to do is we have to put this in like a bit of like a rising wedge. I've never seen anything like this. It's a bit of an odd, awkward pattern, right? So to me, this is what it is. It's one of these. It's in a bit of a rising wedge like this, but I just feel like it's going to have to pull back, right? It went on a massive 3-week run. Like, and again, I called this, no one believes me, but you can go watch my macro videos when I'm saying, hey, I expect to bounce, even though it doesn't look amazing. I said, everyone's saying we're going to bounce. I said, they're going to inject so much money. They're printing money. I said, I don't see how we could, dang, man, I'm going to lose this one too. This is crazy, bro. This is one of my worst trading days ever live, man. It's like I'm going to pack it in now. Dang, man, they stomp hunted me every 5 seconds. So crazy. I didn't wait for my exact model either, though. I'm not out yet. We'll see what happens. But dang, man, this has been brutal. I also entered the 15-minute upside down headed shoulder this morning and was looking juicy. But then you know what happened at the bottom of the dip. Today I added to the long. So far I'm even. Interesting. Yeah. Rejecting the POC. Weird, man. It's a very awkward day to trade. Interesting to see that beautiful move in the S&P and the NASDAQ, man. Just like absolutely mooning to the upside. I just figure you're going to have to take, you're going to come down. Like, that's unsustainable. That was the beautiful play right there. See, the ascending triangle, the 21-day moving average. Yeah. I wouldn't be chasing that. I'd wait for some type of pullback at this point. But it does suggest that we could continue. This is going to be kind of a parabolic run now into the summer. And again, they rebuild Iran. They get a bunch of contracts. That money is printing. And it tells me this is the whole plan, and this injects money, and this helps the stock market. I know people don't realize it, but war is a way to prop the stock market in a way, right? Right? Been holding for a few days on Arrow, right? Market's been had stop losses hit 20 times in the last 24 hours. So crazy. It's funny, though. I had the perfect long there. I could have taken it, but I don't like to trade below the 200 anymore. Then when it looked like we were above and we were about to get the retraction, it was just like, I've seen that pump so many times in my life. Now I got to basically look for this double bottom to hold me down and get the pump to the upside. Chance I can still stay in this The chance I still win all these trades and get the money, man. We got to stay positive. Crazy, though, right? Not easy when the whole... that looks like right shoulder now. I needed that to stay. That's got to turn into a wick right now. It's very important, this wicks. That closes red. It's like a head and shoulder that's going to dump on me. War is how the administration can force Congress to approve funds. They will steal money for anything, but not for national defense, yeah? Trying to send you a Gmail, Sam, little Jesus. Just email CryptoLifers with an S, CryptoLifers@gmail. You don't have to try, man. There is no try. There's do or do not. You will do it. Send that email, my friend, and say, hey, I got little Jesus. And you're in there, man. Rejection by the 21, rejection by the 200. Yeah, no good, man. Also, this negated the idea that this is not supposed to break out of this. This is supposed to stay tight and break out. It's not supposed to lose the trend line. You can see how I got saved by the wick there. We did bounce. Previous resistance was support. That's why I used that as a stop loss. Now you got to look for this to make some type of bigger channel to get out of here. Could make an inverted head and shoulder and save me. That's like what I got to hope for now, basically. I don't like to hope when I trade either. I like to trade what I see, so. I really feel like, I've had so many wins in my life. I've called so many trades. I've hit very much. And I ask myself when I lose, like, I tell myself, like, is this the end of my run? And my mind's like, of course it's not. But you get in your head, man. And it's like, man, you got to, like, this is tough. For me personally, it's like, and then you feel like you're getting attacked. Like, is this an attack? You know what I mean? It feels psychological, doesn't it? Right? He goes, buy Epic USDT. I like Epic had something to do with gaming, didn't it, back in the day? Epic chain. That thing looks like it's on a tear. Like it's going to break out on the 1 hour. So it seems like some coins are deciding they're going to rip. Just, and you really can't, like, how do people figuring out what coins are going to rip? I was the altcoin man for such a long time. But, like, after October 10th, like, my mind just, they did something to my brain, man. They really did. And it's going to take me some time to really warm up to these coins again. It's like a girlfriend that keeps dumping you. And then she asks you back out. You're like, I don't think so. You know what I mean? For me, it's just, as an Aries, very hard to do. So I know there's opportunity out here, though, and I know there's a way to win. But we just got to keep working it. Okay, so I'm not out just yet. There's a chance here that they could keep me in this trade. Doesn't look amazing, though. Yeah. ZK Sync, look, Siren now. And then Siren, the shadiness. I'll put an alert on this there just so I remember this one. We'll look at Siren. Dang, man. What the heck, bro? Like, this thing just out of nowhere just goes crazy whenever it wants. Like, I just have a feeling the second I touch this or talk about it, it's going to dump. So I've been, like, weary of it. Someone plays with this coin, man. Like, I feel like someone just plays with it, like, and uses it for, I don't know what goes on. But because I'm not the one that understands what's happening, I stay away from this thing. It did hit the 21 above the 200, and it just in the last 3 minutes went from 88 to 113. I don't know, man. Crazy. Didn't even, the 30 second was like the only thing that, like, my goodness. This thing's gotten out of control in 30 seconds. But look, I mean, they just stop hunted everybody that chased it. Ripped from 9 cents up to 23.2. Did like a base move. They're going to get me now. You can tell. I mean, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's cooked right there. Like, that's going to cook me. I don't know how I'm not going to lose that one, man. That's a shoulder, head, right shoulder. They're going to come kick me out. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Look at that. The second I said that, like, I just keep, you know what I mean? This is nuts. This price action is insane, folks. This price action is absolutely insane. Look, I just went up $200. Like, this is nuts. This is crazy. $400. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Your life can change in 2 seconds, dude. Rip this thing, baby. Pay the trader, baby. Take all my losses away, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm 560 now. Are you kidding me? Someone sneezed. Changed the game. Yo, 760. Sam turns the game into a win. Sam changes the whole game up $1,000 on the day, baby. Are you kidding me? Let's go, lifers! Dude, I just turned it all around. I just turned it all around, baby. I just turned it all around. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, baby. Oh my gosh, baby. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what the game's all about. That's why I never give up, man. This is why I never give up, yo. This is nuts. Dude, man. Yo, little Jesus, man. Yo, baby, baby. Woo! Now I'm not down at all. I'm back, man. I'm only up like 250 after it all, but dang, man. Dang, man. Dang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was crazy. That was crazy. I had just enough punch in it. Oh my goodness. And I'm still in the long here, heavy on the 4 hour. This could end up turning into $8,000, baby. Let's go. It's not over yet, baby. Keep the faith, guys. This is why you keep the faith, man. It was about to be 3 in a row, but I'm 1 for 3, baby. And I'm up. See, you only have to win 1/3 of your trades to be profitable. I'm profitable. You guys, I am profitable right now on this live stream. Man. We got to clip that one, man. And I know it's not tons of money. It's not hundreds of thousands of dollars, man. But it's the fact that I stayed to my plan, man. I stuck to the script. I kept doing the same thing over and over again. Unbelievable. This volatility is crazy, though. I'll tell you that. Absolutely bananas. Makes me want to, like, this trade now got me, like, you know what I mean? It's like, what is happening here? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Like, this is pure insanity. It looked like a head and shoulder. They got everyone to short that thing, and then they ripped it. And I got out as soon as I could, baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. All right, let's take a look, man. Someone just said that the war is over, right? Let me give you the updates on the news here. I got AI looking for the latest Trump Iran post. I hurt my hand. I hit the table. I hit the thing so bad, you know? Wow. 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 That was fast, too. Like, it happened so fast, man. I got it. I'm going to bring you the news right now. Trump did just post. Yeah. We're back, baby. 80K. Yeah, war isn't over. I love you. Yo, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, folks. Like, I'm alive, baby. And we're staying above the 21. As long as the 4 hour can stay above this 21, man. I see this thing going. I see a moon, dude. I trust the 21 above the 200 when everyone else can't see. I have one strategy that I never give up on. And I tell you right now, it separates me from everyone because no one else does it that way. And I guess other traders separate themselves from everyone else too. It's not about me and my ego. Throw that out the window. It's just about sticking to the script. You know? Man. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. And it's funny, is gold and Bitcoin look almost identical right now. They're both above the 200 with the 21 showing signs of love. Like, you know, Wow, this is pretty crazy what's going on right now. And now look, I could trade the model now. We might get a bull flag here that could break out. Let's see what happened here with the information. The latest Trump post from Iran is True Social, April 15th. No. China's very happy that I'm permanently open. No. I thought we got something else. It went to the extension of the flag. Yeah. And look, the monthly trade's still alive, baby. Up 1,032%. It's really the percentage that you want to focus on too, but that percentage is hot, right? Man, we're battling 74,500 now. Let's take a look at what's happening. Now we've got big shorts that stepped in, and the liquidations are at 75.8 now, folks. Heavy red. So a lot of the longs got scared, and they got out. And they took away the liquidity that was down there. We were big red down there before. Now we're big red above. That induced a lot of shorts when that 4-hour candle dumped. They got the whole market to short. So that was an induction. And even it got in my head a little bit. It started looking pretty weird. Okay. That's not the latest Trump. Everyone got a latest Trump Iran post, man. Right? Let's take a look here. Shout out to Lisa Edwards showing up on the... But, what's the latest? Ceasefires only between two countries. Does it stop Israel continuing their... Yeah. Jennifer Moffat loves Trump. Honey. Trump, excellent conversations with highly respected President Joe Adon of Lebanon and Prime Minister of Bibi Netanyahu. Okay. That's kind of what went on, though. That's all we're going on. Wow, I'm still amazed, man. I turned it in. I thought I was going to be the loser trader for the day, and I turned it into a win, man. I turned it into a win, dude. If I had stopped trading, there's no way I would have been able to get my losses back, right? Announced that Lebanese President Joe Adon and Israeli Netanyahu are set to speak directly, marking the first such contact in 34 years. This follows Trump's statement on Truth Social, where he said the leader conversation would happen tomorrow and called it a step towards creating a little breathing room between Israel and Lebanon. All right? They insist on disarming Hezbollah as a condition for peace, while Lebanon demands a ceasefire as prerequisite for negotiations. Amid intense fighting in southern Lebanon, including Israel operations in Blint, Jabal, and diplomatic pressure of the U.S. and Pakistan, which links peace in Lebanon, broader U.S.-Iran negotiations. All right? Trump tweet saved you from losing that trade. Good win in the casino. Oh, my gosh. My goodness. I wasn't trading a casino, though. I was trading, the sauce that I've studied for years with the 21-day moving averages. With the way the moving averages work together and position themselves. And it was telling me that we should be getting a move. So, I just, Trump tweet or not, I played the game. Technically, I should be able to long this right now, too. I should be able to long this and get the move back to the upside. I got to clip that, man. I don't know how I looked when that happened because I was just it looked like they were about to dump the head and shoulder. I was about to lose. And you think I was going to lose 800 there. So I would have been down it would have turned into a $1,500 loss. And it turned it into a 200 and some odd dollar win. And man. Couldn't believe when I saw $1,000 on the board. I was like, really? I just flipped 1,000 on that tiny move? Man. What a day it is to be alive, folks. What a day it is to be alive. That's why you got to believe there's opportunity. Remember when I told you to stay calm, cool, and collected? Remember when I told you to believe that good things are coming and good things come? Remember when I said that your mind creates every single piece of your reality you keep pushing? People that aren't successful in life basically think that they do the best they can, but life is going to do what it does to you, and you don't have control. You throw your best foot in, but it is what it is. You try to get your best job, but someone might take it at your work. They might not. No, you manifest that you're getting the best position. You manifest that everyone is going to give you that raise, or you manifest a job that's going to respect you and love you and help you grow. And if that job doesn't respect you and love you and help you grow, then you get out of that job. You get out of there as soon as you can. You see what I'm saying? Once you project where you want to go in life, you're going to be helping yourself in a higher level, higher plane, higher frequency. People that don't, not people, I'll be honest, the top 1% of the world, they're projecting, they're manifest. They became the top 1% because they manifested their reality. The bottom group, I don't want to say the bottom, but people that don't hit their goals in life, the goals that they know they're capable of, it's because they're accepting a standard. They're not creating a standard. You got to create a standard that is unacceptable. Like, it has to be this or nothing. It can't be anything, you know what I mean? And you have to set that standard. That has to be the way it's going to be or nothing else. And you can't accept anything else. You create standards the world has to live up to instead of bowing yourself to lower behavior, lower standards, right? Very important. And, I learned this from the best. This is like, this is Rome, and this is like philosophers, Greek philosophers. This is like the information that really, for me, transcends time and space. So technically I should take this trade too as well. It's telling me I should take the trade. Because it's my model now. And we fought through 76,025, 74,069. Feel like I should quit while I'm ahead at this point, right? But let's do something that would make sense. Like, all right, I take 312 for 887. That ain't bad, right? And it looks like we're going to get about a $1,500 move. I'll only make $800. That means I'm halfway to my normal. See, normal for me is 100,000. That means if Bitcoin goes up 2,000, I make 2,000. I match Bitcoin. I want my position to be $74,500 or more. You get me? Now, if I'm really bullish, I make the position double what Bitcoin is, 140,000. Understand? I have this all mapped out in my head. I know exactly when I want to be over, when I want to be under, and what I want to do with it. Sam, you got to be honest. Why do you get so down on a trade the minute it starts going down? 70% of the time, it comes back. Because that's just life. Yeah, because I'm a human being, man. And because people are watching me and it affects me. Yeah. Just the facts, bro. Because I don't like to lose money. I got a wife and kids. There's a lot more riding on me than just me. All right? There's a lot more pressure on me, and I feel that pressure every day. And that's okay. I don't mind that. And I don't get that down. Maybe I'm playing it up to the camera. I don't know. Maybe it seems like I'm more down than I am. I just kind of go with the flow. Ooh, that doesn't look good. And my other trade, I'm buttoned up tight. So, again, that was heavy risk right there. The way I had positioned that trade. So, it kind of had to play out, or, And this already would have looked nicer if it stayed up inside the flag. I want to be clear. If it quit, save me, so be it. Save me every time. A friend asked the others, 50-50 lifeline, whatever, man. Good cleanup SP. Yo, man. However you do it, bro. Like, reality is what it is. It played out the way it played out. You know what I'm saying? That's that Marcus Aurelius. I love it, man. Great answer, Sammy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not here to hide, man. I'm here to tell you the truth. Yeah, you're the man. You need more pressure for growth, 100%. You're top G, bro, on YouTube. For sure. Hope one day we meet. God bless you, man. Thank you. God bless you, brother. And hey, man, this is bull flag-esque, bro. I've seen that pump so many times. Man, every time you take a live trade, man, you're taking a gamble with your reputation. You lose too many times, right? That ain't cool. Who wants to you don't give the guy the three-pointer when he misses it every time, right? This is telling me I got to trade this, folks. I got to trade this. It's my model. It's the 21 above the 200. This is supposed to skyrocket right now and pay us even more. Now I'll break even on this one. But when you touch the 21 like this above the 200, you're supposed to pump so hard it's ridiculous. This is supposed to This is supposed to skyrocket now. That's what's supposed to happen. It might make a right shoulder, but it's supposed to pump so hard right now based off the algos. This thing is supposed to just ping, or at least come up here and then make a right shoulder. Something. This is my moment right here. Like, this is supposed to pay the trader as well. Now we can turn this into a bigger day here. Coming up with the 5-minute 200 MA. Got a feeling it might pump big again in just a few seconds. Iran, the price will down in 75. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I am up $34 in a minute. Let's see what happens. I'm the king of 3%, man. Nobody makes 3% more than me. Nobody, all right? Look, there it goes, man. I've never wanted to move my stop loss to break even faster in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that $50 and be so happy about it. Like, straight up. Send it, dude. Send it on a short squeeze. They got everyone freaked out now. A lot of people are like indecision, right? Trump announced 19-day ceasefire on Truth Social. Okay. I feel 75K within 8 minutes. Bitcoin going down, not up, somebody says. We'll see, man. We'll see. We will see. I feel like just moving this right to break even or right here. Like, what's the worst I can lose there is like very small. Oh. I'm not losing today. I'm not losing today, man. Stop loss at break even. Look at that. I'm not losing, bro. But what if it rips and I miss out? So be it. After what happened this morning, man, I'm like, whatever's. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I got taken out there, but that's okay. I want it to be perfect. If I hit this trade, I want it to be perfect. Someone said the 5 minutes coming up on the 200. Let me see. That looks pretty bullish, though. I could see a pump above it. It is lagging on the 1 minute, though. So now we're coming back to the 21. This could rip, folks. This could rip. Remember, I still got the monthly trade open, so I got longs. I'm not like, I don't have to be in this long. All right. For someone, that $50 in that 2 minutes is a big deal, right? Oh, man, there it goes, though. 76,011. Oh, my gosh, no. 74,068. I'm, like, scarred today. I mean, that thing could launch, though. That's really where I get in right there. It's like shoulder, head, right shoulder. Oh, my goodness, any second now. Any second now. This is the model, folks. Any second now. 380. I could take a 380 loss after today. Actually, I would only be down 180, right? I gotta take that. I gotta take it. I gotta trade my model. I can't deny it. I gotta take the model when I see it. I have to take it. I can't be bashful. I have to do the same thing like a bot. Have to trade like a bot. Have to trade like a bot. Have to trade like a bot. I have to trade like a bot. Back up 114. Let's see. The model plays out again. Gainitis. It should play out. It should play out. We had gainitis all week, man. Okay, baby, send this thing. Send this thing. Send it, baby, send it. Show me what you got now. Dude, this 4 hour could turn into one of the biggest pumps in history for Bitcoin. I don't think people realize, man, how close we could be to something big. This has been like an analyst's dream, because if you can catch it, man, my goodness, like, I'll be a legend, man, if this plays out. You know what I mean? Like the bigger idea that I've been going on the monthly now, what I've been showing people every single day. People don't believe in me. People have lost faith. I bet you people saw me lose my first 2 trades and they left it. They were like, oh, this guy sucks. And they missed out on what just happened, right? They didn't see this. What a monster 2 candles that just was. Now the consolidation, the 21 touching. There you go, baby. Send it, baby. Send it. Send it. Send it. The other trade now starting to rip. Send it, baby, send it. You could jump into these trades on, actually, this is Shout out to anyone jumping on in. But, you know, Bitcoin Las Vegas, baby. Hey, I was in such a heavy trade the whole time. I'd love you to go to Bitcoin Vegas and see me. We could talk about what just happened at dinner. We'd have a blast, right? Jump on in today, folks. Bitcoin Las Vegas. $88, dude. I do that 10 times. I mean, they keep playing with it. I don't want to give back. Look, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even again. I'm going to be extra grimy with, like, this thing has to break out. Break out. I guess we could do this. And we could extend it a little bit and say, okay. So you keep changing the pattern. That's okay. The life changes every 5 seconds. If you can't bend and move, this is Kung Fu, man. This ain't trading. This is Kung Fu. And I say that because in Kung Fu, you have to adjust, right? As the fight continues, you have to adjust. I want to get this. If the 21 could bounce above my stop, please turn this into a wick. The intensity of the trade, 11:57. We haven't even hit 12 o'clock yet. See you in Vegas, Sammy. Shout out to you, man. Please hit the link and somebody buy a ticket. I'd greatly appreciate that. They were nice enough to give me a beautiful whale pass, and I just wanted to, you know, give that back to, you know, make sure I made that back for them. If you sign up to Bitcoin Vegas, I'd greatly appreciate it. Buy a ticket, baby. Use the LIFER code. I'll see you there. You get a discount with my name. Here we go, folks. This could be it. And there's no risk on this trade now, right? I basically break even. I'll pay, what, a small fee of $27. I mean, that's a breath of fresh air after what happened today, right? Basically, I have to be perfect. It has to be exactly right now or no. You know, it has to move. We have to pump here. I've studied this for so many years. Like, I put so much work into this. It is a Thursday, but come on. Trump, just tweet one more good thing, man. Come on, Trump. Just tweet one more good thing, baby. One more. One more good thing, Trump. All right. One more good thing, man. Wow, it's getting tight. It's getting so tight, man. So tight. I'm going to need to, like, sit down and breathe after this stream, man. You know what I mean? It's like one of them days, like, wow, they're really taking it to the wire here. They're taking it to the wire. Like, look at this, man. It doesn't get tighter than this. The 1 minute doesn't get tighter than this. Look at the range they just created on the 1 minute time frame for 5 minutes. A $200 range is like, that is the tightest I've seen it in my life. Like, it doesn't get tighter. When you're above the 200 on the 21, you pump 90% of the time. So they can fake it all they want. Even if they stop hunting me right now, like 90% of the time, this is going to do damage, man. Just don't wick me out before you rip it. Man, this is crazy. My life on a 1 minute candle, right? Hanging. Dude, we're already up 100 beans on that one, though. I'll take it. $100 looks so good right now after what just happened. $100 looks so good to me. Like, it's like, wow, I'll take $100. You know what I mean? Then it gets rejected by the top of the candle one more time. This is crazy. Send it, man. Come on now. This is craziness. Enough is enough. They'll hunt me and then rip it, right? I mean, we just closed the 4-hour candle, folks. And it closed green, man. It closed green. As crazy as it was, like, it closed green. I can't believe it closed green because I thought that was going to be the reddest candle in history. So the 4-hour candle just closed green, telling us we're likely going to pump now. Send it. All right, I've done my due diligence for years, man. I'm on my TA. Like, I know what I'm doing. Send the price action and stop playing with me. Like, I've done this. I've studied this. I know it's like I've put in, like, it's like when you put two chemicals together and you're looking for the reaction. Like, I know what's supposed to happen here. Don't play me. Like, show the world that I've done this for years and send the price action to the upside. Break out, man. Break out here, folks. Come on. Don't make me take a measly 100. Like, let's show these people what's up. Let's get the pump to the upside. I'm not here to play games anymore. Send it. Send it. Send it. Send it. I'm like, send the price. Send that price up. My kids was like, what does daddy do for a living? He screams at a chart, man. Daddy screams at a chart all day long, right? It's not sending. They want to play games with me, man. May take a measly $100. Actually, God bless the $100. It'll be the greatest thing I ever took. I'm so grateful for the $100. Come on, man. Stop playing with this 1 minute candle for me. Like, this is nuts. This is craziness. The 4 hours at 747 now. We're up big now. Come on, man. Oh, wow. They're going to really play around? So now it's extra tight. Like, that's gone, baby. Send it. That's a bull pennant. That's a bull pennant above the 21 of the day. Come on, man. That's perfect. That is a perfect setup. I've never seen it better in my life. That is the most perfect bullish setup I've ever seen. It always, this like a short squeeze follows this every time. Come on now. I can't take it anymore. Send the price, man. We need the Jeopardy music now, right? If I get scared, oh my goodness, this is so annoying. What is going on here? Who is doing this? Like, who is battling the 1 minute right now? Like, how? This is insane. There's billions of dollars in this asset. How is it sitting here? This is manipulation. Like, this is craziness. Send the price, man. I've never seen a tighter range in my life. Look at the 1 minute now, even tighter than the first range. They've got it between 71,710 and 71,750. They've got it in a $40 range for 3 minutes straight with thousands of billions of people in the world. Like, what is this? What is this? Is someone watching my channel that plays with the buttons? Like, I feel like they're watching me. This is craziness. This market is, yo, what is going on here, bro? Like, come on now. I've backtested this for freaking 15 years of my life. I've seen this happen over and over again on every asset from Forex to Bitcoin to gold. It doesn't matter. Send it, please. Come on now. The 4 hour closed a green candle. You've got a range now. You can see why I got to take an hour break I can't look at this stuff anymore. I'm going to get stopped out of break even and walk away, man. I'm still going to be super happy with what happened today. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Now they're going to stop hunt. They're going to make a beautiful flag and just stop hunt it, right? Wow, that wick is awesome. Come on. That's a nice wick. Like, show us the love now. Right off the 21-day moving average. Like, this is what you're supposed to get. Who is trading on the 30? Is someone at 100x leverage on the 30-second chart? It's like, what the heck is going on here? I can't get off until I see this thing moon. Lunch money, baby. Wow. Now price action just doesn't move. 74714 now, just like flat. Come on, baby. I'm not going to look. I can't look. I had so much faith, man. Look at the range they got it in. This is nuts to me. Like, this is a weird range. This is even crazier. Like, dude, like, this is like, wow. You're above the 5 minute 200, which says you can cook now. Hey, I would trade this 100 out of 100 times. It looks too good to be true. I got my stop loss at break evens, you know, and I've never been at break even this long, this close to price, and still been in a trade. Like, this is nuts. The whole thing is nuts. Now I got the 21 to save me. I see when it was curving up, it looks so good. Now it's curving. I don't like the curve down. Curve up. You got to curve up. Look, they just closed another range candle. There we go, baby. Come on. Send it. Send it. Send it, dang you. Like, send the trade. Like, don't play with me anymore. Send this puppy. Come on now. Like, everything is set up perfectly. Like, I want two monsters, man. I want boom, boom, boom. I want two monsters out of this puppy. All right? Send this thing, dude. And here we go. Now we're like, see, now we're turning this into a couple $1,000 a day, man. This is how you take losses and turn them into wins, folks. All right? Every single time, man. You stay positive every single time. 160. I'm going to get mine out of this trade. Send it, baby. Send it. This is what's supposed to happen. Now we got a strong close. Send it. Send it. Break this high and just rip. Yes. 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 Squeeze these shorts. We've got 76,000 on the red, man. We've got a $1,200 move for Bitcoin. Send this puppy up. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to anyone who took the trade with the lifer. Finally getting the green move, man. And heck, I'll take 200, man. It's like, I don't care if I sell this one early. Now the other trade ripping hard too, remember. And we got the monthly candle. We got this one up 350 on MEXC. Shout out to anyone if you want to trade where we trade. You could trade on MEXC, baby. And on weeks, BTCC, you can win yourself a Rolex. I mean, we've got so many options. Also, Weeks has this awesome new $3,000 airdrop. All you have to do is trade $100. It's open to the first 100 people of the day. I'm moving my stop into like $100, man. I'm taking money out of this one. They're not going to play with me. I'm keeping the other ones open. This one's, it's just, they're playing too many games with me now. Now we got an ascending triangle forming. See, now I got 180 to play with on their end. See, this is why I like to take profits there. Because now if we get this bounce again, I can take the 180 trade. Looks like it may go higher. 76,388. They play with me too much. I was going to take something out of that one. Like, I wasn't going to walk away without at least $150. Like, they weren't going to do that to me. You know what I mean? Now I'm having my way with them after they had their way with me. Okay? 74,205. Just trade into the music that I like. We should get a bounce here off the 21-day moving average. High risk entry right there off the bounce. Clutch though. Anything could happen. Ascending triangle. I don't get the risk reward ratio I want now. Stop loss has to be below the 200. It's tight. Oh, there we go. 367. Yeah. Every number's got to be exact on these. I like the 245 for 800. I would still be up. You see what I mean? Let's see though. This has been. Get him, Sam. Base at 26 now. That thing is gone. Sweep of the local high. Now we dump. I don't know what could happen. I don't talk like that. This is a model. Yeah, you don't know how the moving averages. I don't know about that, man. I'm back in on the long again. Looks too tasty. $4 looking. You have to remember that 4-hour candle closed green. And it's got a good enough range. It didn't make a wick to the downside, which is a little sketchy. You know? I would never trust you. Yeah. Why would I trust a random person on how to trade? You know what I mean? Price will rise to 75, then dump sharply. Get ready to shell. Trust me. Hey, man, whatever you say. It'll happen, and then you'll say, see, I told you. Like, it could be the first time ever, you know? BTC will be 100K by May 29th. Samo says, wow. Flop it and grope it today, Sammy. I don't know. I didn't flop and grope. I nailed it. This is the opposite of flopping and groping. No. How could I flop and grope? I nailed it. No. I flop it and grope if you saw me lose all my money. That's flopping and groping. Yeah. Trust me, bro. Yeah. I've heard that 1,000 times. I'm not flopping and groping. I'm showing you exactly how to trade the 1 minute without losing money. Right? I'm out. Not supposed to lose the 21. Supposed to stay inside this trend line. That has to either be a wick or it's not going my way, you see? And it could also be kind of an Adam and Eve situation here. You turn this into a very small loss, it's okay. The key is to keep your losses very small. Don't lose money is the first rule in trading. Second rule is rule number 1. Rule number 1, don't lose trading. Second rule, look at rule number 1. We could get a bounce here. I'm playing it very close to the bone. They could wick it out and still pump on me too. If that's the case, I get back in on the 5 minute 200 in the same move. It's negated. I'm out. I'm out for now. Oh man. Hold that wick. Off that. No. Oh. $78. It looks like it'll be an $85 loss. All right, they got me. I'm all right. Whew. Remember, I just won the 180 on top of that, so I'm good. I'm still up like $300, which is crazy. No one better than Sammy at Crypto Technical Analysis, man. I close at break even. Explain me 1 min buy sell. Seems like a bad day to trade similar time frames. I'm done before I get stressed. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely bananas. I have to be honest. It's been absolutely bananas. Like, what a day. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it quiet for a while. Keep it calm, you know? Now the 4 hours got a pretty nasty wick from the down edge, which is not good. So I'm going to wait it out now, and I'll give you guys an update in about a half an hour to an hour. Also going to be start scanning altcoins. It looks like I got to start working on these alts because there's opportunity in these altcoins. So, and again, this isn't over yet. Like, we're above the 200, and this, it's a good sign. Kind of want the same thing to happen here to the 5 minute time frame, kind of something like this. Not too bad, you know. Now I let these stochastics reset of the 5. See kind of where we end up. It's not over just yet. We can end up getting into something like this. And then we'll get a beautiful flag on the 1 minute that'll really show us how to get paid. But man, that should have really ripped. It didn't, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm super proud of today's stream. I'm excited that it turned into the way it did. I'm going to reassess, take a look at what happened, take a deep breath, and then, man, unbelievable. I stayed mentally calm throughout it all. We had good time. Shout out to my man who talked about the little baby Jesus. Mini Jesus. Sorry, not baby Jesus, but mini Jesus. I'm West Coast. You always brighten my morning, Sam. Thank you. Blessings. God bless you, brother. Hey, yeah, it's only 9 o'clock for you guys. You're just getting started, so. But that was bananas. That was an insane stream. Price action was amazing. Hey, it entertained. Hey, it's not for this is education and entertainment purposes only, right? I'm not a financial advisor, so man, we had a blast. It was entertaining to say the least. Are you not entertained? Right? So very entertaining. And again, this 4 hour looks like it could do some serious damage, man. I gotta be honest. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour time frame, but it's taking its time to figure its way out. It finally made a bit of a wick. It needed to make a wick. The candle needed to make a wick, so that's a good sign as well. I'm going to stick on this and stay with my group, guys. Flag this out. Don't give up on this idea just yet. This is where the sauce really happens, so this could be one of the best pumps today, and we want to be on it if we get it. I'm going to set up the trade right now, so it's already set up for me. 76,547 would be my take profit. And that's where the liquidity is on BOOKMAP. It's telling us 76,000 and above there. And then the stop loss would be below 74,235 because I want to use the 200 moving average as it starts to creep up if price goes. So if this starts to hang out, and if in like 20 minutes this is more sideways and ready to go, I'm going to long it again. And I'm going to keep longing it until I win, baby. And then I'm going to use proper risk management. Shout out to anyone that traded with me today. Unbelievable. I know some people probably got rocked. It's impossible to trade the same way I trade, so you got to be careful. But yeah, check it out. The fish are biting, man. Only you, Sebi. Love your enthusiasm. God bless everyone. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's take a look at the fan funding. Got in at 74 this morning, dipped to 73, added, and then it just pumped. Made 300. Paid the trader. Love you, Sammy. Never give up. God bless you, RC Moore. I just want to be clear. If a tweet saved me from so be it. Save me every time, man. Phone a friend. Ask the audience. 50-50 lifeline. Whatever, bro. God bless, man. Stack McChange. I love you, bro. Everyone, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping on in, and thank you for being a part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. We appreciate you. We love you. And now look, it's pumping. Watch this thing just moon now out of nowhere and just go crazy. And I'm like, no, there it goes. But it really could, folks. It really could. I feel like even if it comes up and down, I should take it. 74,235. Why do I have a 3 there? Damn, it's starting to moon again. Yo, they playing with us. The 4-hour looks good again. The 4-hour looks like it can absolutely go on a moon mission. The 4-hour says I should be heavy long, you know? Anyway, I love you all. Dang, man, I got so much to do. Like, it's like, then my team's like, we got meetings. It's like, I don't do no meetings today. I'm trading today. Like, I got to focus on what I got to focus on. 81, 186. Man.
For the ones that are lost in life, but even dreamers have a power to save a friend. And I know you are a friend that you feel again. You can take it to the end, but it doesn't end.
This looks interesting, man. I'm gonna wait it out. A little more sideways price action, but looks like I'm stuck to my computer. Even if I'm not, even if I shut off the stream, I'm gonna be sitting here watching this. So. Huh. Wow, this is nutso. I finally feel better after that sun got me good on Sunday. I'm going to be even more protected next time. But I was sick basically for a few days, everybody, from the sun. Like, and today I feel 100% again. They got the liquidity above us. They're holding 74.5. Looks like it's only going to get juicier, folks. I don't know. The 4-hour looks beautiful right now. Like it could pump. It's above the 200 on the 21. And to me, it's in a bull pennant. You know, the 4-hour is in a bull pennant. Let me show you. Like, if you don't long this 4-hour, I don't know what to tell you. But I'll show you what I'm looking at here. This is bullish. That was a bullish close. And, you know, I let them take me out, but that's a bull pennant. And previous support is resistance. Like, it's just basic TA. And you got oversold stochastic. I mean, that's going to go up to 80K. And all you have to do is put a stop below, like right there, 73,200, 73.5. And it tells me that you could ride this puppy to the upside. So, hey, I could be wrong. They could twist it. You never know. But, man, that looks bullish to me. It really does. So, yeah. And I'll watch the 1 minute for, you know, more confirmation here that we could get a pump. Just keep tweaking this thing. Eventually, I'm going to catch it. Hey, man, I don't have to explain myself. I just have to keep showing you how I do it, right? I'm going to take a break, everyone. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if I am in the wrong place in the screen, to change me. Anyway. I haven't shaved in a few days. Why? Why shave when you could trade? You know what I mean? It's a waste of time. Seriously. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me. Thank you for everyone. Shout out to all the God lovers out there, everyone that pushes love, light, and happiness throughout the world. I appreciate you all. I thank you all for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next show. Amazing day. I don't know how we pulled it off, but I'll be in the trading group throughout the day, and I might turn it into a bigger gain too. So thank you so much, everyone. The secret to success is getting started. You've got this.